What?
Towers of gold are still too little.
This arrangement's crazy.
Great day to play. Great day to play.
You ready?
The man with the elastic face.
Your mouth can go down really far. Like, I can make my mouth go up, but your mouth, like, does this thing where, like, your lips look like an upside-down clown face. Yeah, you see? You can make, like...
Yeah, you see?
You can make your lips do this really weird
I got a really
thing.
big mouth.
You really do.
See?
Huge mouth.
Yeah.
Like, fist action mouth.
No, well,
You could probably fit a fist in your mouth.
I probably.
I'm not saying I want to punch you in the mouth. Like, you could probably, like, eat your hand.
I used to be able to, but then one time
You got
my
your
hand
hand
got
stuck.
Yes. So I haven't done it since. It really freaked me out.
What do you do when your hand gets stuck in your mouth? Like, what do you have to do to get it out? Do you like have to like
you
lube
calm
your
down
hand
just
up
a
with
bit,
like, butter or what?
Kind of just wiggle it out. Like,
Did you touch the little thing in the back of your throat? Like,
no, I would have broken my jaw probably trying to. Yeah, no, it's freaky to even think about it.
And on that note, it's a great day to play, everybody. Welcome on into the channel.
Yeah.
I feel like we have to do a disclaimer here of like, kids, if you're watching, do not try to put your fist in your mouth. Like, disclaimer.
Super bad idea.
Whether it's your first time here, you were joining us. Thank you for being here with us today. You are loved, appreciated, always welcome in this channel, and you are
Enough.
today. We're gonna be here with Fourth Impact. Fourth Impact is one of the girl groups that I think we did one video for them, but people keep telling us about like all these like different live performances and stuff that they've done. They're like, if you really want to see some vocals, group vocals from the Philippines, check them out. And this is one that was requested a lot. This is another Never Enough performance. We love us some Greatest Showman, so
I do.
They better bring it.
And this song, man, the first time I heard this song, I was just like, how is someone singing this? And it wasn't her in the movie, right? It was somebody else that did it, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
unbelievable. I mean, she sold it though.
Yeah, I actually don't know if it was her that was singing or not, because everybody else in the movie is actually singing their parts, I think.
I don't think she.
But maybe she didn't?
Yeah, I don't think it was her.
Either way, her emotion was also like just a stunning performance. This whole movie though is like such a, like, you want to think of I think of a movie that's kind of like an oxymoron of itself. You tell me that we made a musical about like the circus, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm good, I'm gonna pass.
Right.
That's why I actually didn't see it for a really, really long time because like even though it was Hugh Jackman, I was like, oh, it's a musical about a circus. Like,
right.
How could that be good? And somehow they made it just phenomenal.
So good. Good
casting, phenomenal music.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not here sponsoring The Greatest Showman today. We're here to listen to this, so that's what we're going to do. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow along with our journey. Check out our live stream Saturdays, noon Central Time, and you can check out our brand new single, My Light, that is out now on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. But without further ado, let's check this bad boy. It's a cute little studio. I like that.
She only has bottom pants on.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just wear
That's
bottom
cool. I've never
pants.
seen that before.
I'm trying to hold my breath. Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand. Will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still so little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me.
Okay. Okay.
Dude.
I gotta get more situated in my seat for this.
Because I was curious. I mean, like, it's a good song with a lot of solos. I was curious. They did this couple harmonies right away, right? And they started building. But dude, 4 girls, 4 tremendous voices.
Yes. Yes.
Each though with its own distinct flavor that are still mixing each other really well. Oh man, but am I a sucker for these live performances? I mean, like, we've been doing these now, right? Like, we've been going out and recording them with people. And man, it's some of the coolest, chilling moments just being there, getting to work on it, being in the behind the scenes. It's so cool just being in a room like this. But wow.
Yeah.
I'm very, very curious. I know that there's a ton of videos out there from them right now. As like I was like scanning through to try to find this, and it looks like they were on the X Factor.
Oh, really?
As well, that had like a bunch of views on it. This is the one that people had really been requesting of us, so we did this one. But there's like an X Factor one. I think that's got like 180 million views on it. So I'm sure at some point we'll probably go back and do some of these other ones. But man, okay, let's go back to this build. I want the beginning of it.
Never enough for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky. Will never be enough.
What?
Towers of gold are still too little.
This arrangement's crazy.
That is the weird, like, not in a bad way, but if I were writing this arrangement, it wouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
How it's special.
This is some of the things that, I mean, like, this is where sometimes you hear things, different countries, different cultures, things like that. It's some of the arrangements that we've heard from some of the stuff in the Philippines have been, a lot of it have been like, never would have picked that as an arrangement choice, right? Some of the harmonies. I think about a lot of the harmonies that G22 does. Yeah. A lot of their harmonies, I'm just like, why pick that? Right. But it works so well. It's just like what we're not used to hearing.
Yeah, there's like a certain dissonance in this that like you would think wouldn't work, but that's just because you were thinking too much.
Right.
You know?
Right. You're thinking about it just purely from like a theory standpoint and not listening to it. So you would never choose it, but then in that moment with the tension and the movement, that's what makes it shine and work, you know? I want to go back to this whole beginning part.
Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough for me.
Dude.
Who, like,
holy
it's like
cow,
they made it
man.
into like a Motown run real quick. Like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
The... God dang, man. That's powerful.
Yeah, that was just crazy.
Never be enough.
Jesus.
Sick. Okay.
God dang.
Okay.
Man.
We were just talking about this on the very last video we did. I'm not sure when they'll get it, but we were talking about Whitney Houston and the song
I Will Always Love You.
I Will Always Love You, and how that's a timeless song. And in this day and age, even if there was a timeless song, it just wouldn't be, because it's like
it's just not a thing.
It's just not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's because, like you said, you don't buy CDs now. You buy a CD and you play it over and over again. And you show your mom, but like nowadays it's just like you send a link. Yeah, maybe I'll look at it.
Yeah.
This is one of those songs that, one, had it not been on a musical movie, so that it's kind of like there's a gimmick to it.
Yes.
And it been sang by someone like Whitney Houston or something like that. This would be one of those songs.
Yeah.
Like the way that this brings you to a new place.
I mean, it's interesting because we're starting to see that as songs are getting written for movies, though, there is this correlation now where people are thinking more about the songs that they're writing for these types of musicals. Think of Disney music. Think of Lin-Manuel Miranda and all of the songs for Encanto that wound up on hit radio, right? And wound up on billboards. And I'm fairly certain when Greatest Showman came out that there were quite a few of these songs that made it as well. There's much more thought being put into it. But like you said, if the right artist does it, right? Like that, it's artist, it's timing, it's a lot of things. And if you guys want to see that, by the way, that is it's a Morissette David Foster video from the Bodyguard medley is what that video is. If you're going to search for it and you want to see it, we spent literally like a half an hour talking about some of the intricacies between copyright and that song and Whitney Houston, timeless music and stuff like that. If you guys want to see more of that. Quick little thing, Fourth Impact, if you're watching, whoever does your YouTube channel, get them to move these so they're not covering up your beautiful faces. They can move these down.
Yeah.
Just put them down a little bit so like your faces aren't covered for the last 15 seconds. There's a couple. I just want to show something really quick because this is interesting, and let's talk about from a production standpoint. These are artists that are very, very used to singing live, but sometimes you get carried away emotionally when singing live. And I want you to watch, because we had some artists like this. Like I had to do a couple takes where we were going with artists, and when you're using this specific type of microphone, where is one? Let's grab one. Real quick.
58.
Grab a 58. Brad, where's the 58s at? The mics. You unpacked the bags. Where are the 58s at? Grab me a 58.
Aye, Captain. I like that. Keep saying that. I like that. We should get a sponsorship
from Gatorade.
Everybody, hey, all of our fans, tweet Gatorade and get us that sponsor. That'd be sweet. Thank you.
We need to get a drink sponsor. Like I drink so much stuff. Like there's no reason that we.
Well, I know one that would, but we don't want to do it.
Ooh,
it's nothing. It was a joke. It was a YouTube joke.
So these are very similar. I can't tell if they're using 58s or 48s. It looks like it's a 58 that they're using, but this mic is one of the industry standards when it comes to mic. It's called a Shure SM58. They are roughly $100. But it is like the best bang for your buck that you can get when it comes to a live microphone. Yeah. They're upgraded version of these, but what makes this mic so special is it's very, very, very directional, which means that if you're not singing directly in front of this mic like this, it's not going to pick up hardly anything from the outside, which allows for four girls to be sitting next to each other and belting at the top of their lungs without that leaking over into the other one.
It does a little bit.
It will a little bit.
Yeah.
It will, especially, two of the mics that we use are 48s, but it's enough where it doesn't interfere with the mixing and things like that. And then, but the other thing with this is the dynamics can be controlled a lot depending on, like, if I'm holding the mic, I'm gonna turn so you guys see. If I'm holding the mic like this and it's right in front of my face and I off tilt it a little bit, that's gonna change the sound. It also is gonna change the sound if I wrap my hands around just a little bit or if I wrap my hands around a lot. This is gonna change the dynamics of the mic completely.
I'm seething.
Yeah. And you can use it though for different things. There are times when you're going to do that to make different noises. What happens though is sometimes artists, when you're recording, they might have a stage mic and be very, very used to, pulling the mic away and doing something.
Right.
This mic though, you have like 6 inches is max and probably not even that when you're using this mic correctly.
And it gets thinner and thinner.
Right. And so what happens is you can use that dynamically to change the way that it sounds. But when artists get really, really into it, sometimes they do this.
Yes, or this.
And then what happens is it's like it screws up. So I want to point this out because whoever had to mix this, if you look at where her mic is right now, and again, it's just funny because this happens with artists. That's why engineers have jobs, right? And so watch her. So she's still in the middle of her phrase.
Yeah.
And she's pulling the mic away. And what that does is it causes a lot of distress in that signal that's being fed to them. Now,
it causes a lot of distress for the guy mixing it.
Yeah, it causes a lot of distress for the guy mixing it. I just thought it was kind of a cool moment because, like, again, these are things that nobody would ever notice. And people like that we point out things that they would never pay attention to. Nobody would ever think that there's a big deal. And again, For your guys, it doesn't really make a difference because somebody had to go and fix this, though. And generally, the way that they have to fix it is they have to go in and manually increase the volume and lower the volume, and then change the compression on that amount because the voice is so much thinner, and change the EQ on that. Like,
and there's
all kinds of work.
If you're this far away, then the other girls are in that mic still.
Yeah.
And your voice is very, very thin. Even if you're loud enough.
Yes.
Right here is nice and warm.
Yeah.
Right here is nice and thin. So it sounds like it's like.
So literally, you are in little sections of the song having to go and change every single thing about that vocal in it. So. I just wanted to just point that because it was like it was very evident here, and we did have that with some of the artists that we were doing where we had to like coach them through.
Yeah.
Because again, like depending on the type of mic you're using, mics make a huge difference. Sometimes you can be out here.
Yeah.
A lot of performance-wise, a lot of stage mics, because they're not there to cancel out the other song because they're not recording it. All they're doing is doing a live performance, and it doesn't matter if there's leaking.
Right.
But when you're doing it specifically for recording and you're not holding the mic right there, and even if you're like this far off, or if you're like one of the people that were like covering the mic like this, it's because it's cool. It looks cool, right? When we cover it like this, like we're the MC. Yo,
Cool, man.
But it's a nightmare on the production end of things. Anyway, there's a little learned for you today. And what are you doing?
I was just showing.
Oh, you want to show them the capsule?
Yeah.
Just be careful.
So that's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like on the inside.
So like all around here, you can't hear nothing.
Yeah.
So it's just very directional.
Yep,
Very
nothing
directional.
These mics, so because of the way that the capsule is and because it's in there, these mics are also really, really hardy. Like you can, like they can be dropped.
Yeah,
they
see?
can.
No, I'm
Like,
just kidding.
That's not though. But yeah, they do. I mean, like they're good stage mics because accidents happen, mics get dropped and stuff, and they're a little more resilient than what a lot of the other mics.
My
are.
very first and only SM58 that I bought for myself for live stuff. This whole section was
Just
dented
crushed.
in.
Yeah.
It had crushed in at a few shows, and it was like it was my beater mic, and I had it for like 10 years, and I don't know where it is now, but.
Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please let us know what your thoughts are. Give us some more recommendations in the comments down below. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow along with our journey. Check out our live stream Saturdays, noon Central Time. And you can check out our brand new song, My Light, which is out now on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. But before you leave, we do have a secret code for you.
Ooh. Boat.
Clown, because we were watching
Boat Clown.
Boat Clown. I don't know why is Boat Clown so funny.
Boat Clown.
What kind of clown are you? I'm a boat clown.
Oh, dude. That's terrifying. On the open sea, can't
get off. That's a good horror movie.
Dude.
That's a nice boat.
The It Clown doesn't bother me.
No, but that's what he says.
Yeah.
He's a clown. He's
Oh, yeah.
a boat.
Oh, yeah, because remember it went through
he's in the
thing,
thing, and he's like, hey, that's a nice boat.
That's not bad.
Where'd you get that boat?
That's a good one.
Anyway, if nobody told you that they love you today, please do not forget that we love you. You're appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are enough. And last but certainly not least,
It was a great day to play.
thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Goodbye.
Bye.